Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play The Alliance Alive. I'm your game... Oh, that's a controller thing. I'm your Game Master Darius, and I hope that that's not going to screw me up in the long run. Last we left off, I was doing a buttload of grinding and finding and exploring, and has generally been a fun-ass time, to the point where I'm pretty much just a little... maybe a little over-prepared for the events of the future. But here's the thing. The events of the future are not yet done. That makes no sense, Star. It also makes no sense that I wanted to use the arc when I wanted to jump on the wyvern. Let me on! Hello, hello, hey, ooh, ha. Hey, nope. Nope, go away. Where was the thing? Over here, right? No, that's Dracopia. Where are you? There's the Dragon's Den. There's one of the places. There's Estern. Because apparently there's one more thing on top of the things that I can thing before I do the thing. Explanatory? No. But might be cool. How goes the voyage? I hope it's been smooth sailing. Don't you want to come with us, Matilda? The Dragon Guard is sworn to keep Estern safe. The prospect of traveling with you is tempting, but I can't neglect my duties. Isn't there a way we can make it work? You know, some way that you can travel with us? There may be a way. Invite a way. Well, I could become a Dragon Guard Seeker, who are allowed to take special actions. A Dragon Guard Seeker? Our ancient pact with the dragon prevents us from leaving this land. Dragon Guard Seekers are exempt from this contract. They act as the dragon's roaming eyes. Hey, that's pretty simple. You can just be one of those Seekers then, yeah. Simple isn't the word I would use. The dragon must have extraordinary faith in its Seekers. Many people have tried to earn that honor, but it's been decades since anyone succeeded. There are Seekers in the past, weren't there? Well, yes. Then we can accompany you. I believe our voyage is about to become even more interesting. Me as a Seeker. That title might be worth seeking out. Paths only open to those who seek them. And you'll help me? I'll need your help to open that path. Of course, Matilda. You can count on us. Then I have to get permission from the Star Hierarch to attempt the trial. I'll go on ahead. Come find me. Can I just say I hate the word Hierarch? I don't know what it is about the word, but I always stumble on it. Matilda has told me the details. A time of great change is upon the world. Sending a Seeker into service would be a great boon to us. So, Matilda, I want you to perform well in the dragon's trials. I will. Thank you for allowing me to participate in the trials. If possible, I would like the rest of you to help her. All of us? The dragons will test whether Matilda is someone who possesses power, but the strength of humanity does not come from any single individual. You must show the dragons that she fights along with companions who grant her strength. That was exactly what I hoped for when I asked you for help. Please. Of course. I see. The dragons must understand humans quite well. Hey, so what's this trial like? I must demonstrate my power to the 3 drakes of power, the green, black, and red dragons. The green dragon's trial is first. The green dragon's den is to the north of here. I'll go on ahead. Come find me once you're ready. Let's begin our preparations then. I'm looking forward to meeting all the dragons. Dragon slaying. Well, okay, it's not dragon slaying, but still. The prospect's still there. To the north, where we shall find our first... no, excuse me, pardon me, come through. Great. Now, obligatory quick save. Hello. Oh, green dragon. We're here to kick your butt. Don't look that green. Hi. Here's the dragon's well, obey the. Okay. This is the white dragon's den. I can't read. People expecting me to read while playing a JRPG. How silly. Whee! Alright, further to the north then. Is it here? What? Doink. Okay, I see it now. Third time's the charm. We got this. Never not have this. Ring. Thank you. Hello. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Is this where we train dragons? Yes, this is the first trial for those who aim to become dragon seekers. This is also where I was approved to be a dragon guard. Approved? That's right. Let's go. Whoa. I don't think the game much like that many characters moving at the same time. Hello. Well, Matilda. Many dragon guards under my care have flown away, but few have returned. Welcome back. Until now, being a dragon guard was all I lived for. But after meeting these people, I want to see the outside world. Out there, it's even vaster than the sky we know. That's why I have returned. So you intend to take the Dragon Guard Seeker trial. So those people over there will support you, Matilda. Fight! Yes, we're ready. What can I say? I'll do anything for a woman. Very well. Show me your strength. Matilda joined the party. Oh! Alright, cool. I'm gonna guess that this is one of those things where Matilda has to be in the party. Shoot. Alright, no, you know what? We got this. You. I've been training with you. And you. It has been Shiki for a while, so I guess it's gonna be Matilda. Matilda, what do you do? Just what do you do? I mean, it wouldn't make any sense to do the trial and then not have her, you know, partake in the trial. She already looks badass. I'll give her that. Matilda. Age 28 tonight, serving as the leader of the Dragon Guard. She can freely fly anywhere on her beloved dragon, Palflazard. Wow, that's a high freaking focus. Is that focus better than... Good lord, her base focus is better than Azura. But Azura's also got a better sense, so that means that... I mean, not that she's able to do sorceries in the first place, but... You know. Cool. What do you come equipped... You do come equipped with something, do you? Okay, you do have some sigils and a spear. I wish that you allowed me to have... you do have restoration, so that's fine. Okay, I already like the fact that her restoration sigils are, like, right next to one another. That's one of my biggest grievances about learning stuff when it comes to this game. Okay, she starts with a Skyliner, so I don't have to worry about her having a spear. Although, I've only got, like, maybe 3 other Skyliners in my back pocket, so... Yes. Ooh, give her the killer scarf. So let's see, Dragon Plate. Chest armor made of linked dragon scales, very heavy but sturdy and resistant to heat, cold, and even lightning. I got a feeling we'll be needing that versus the dragons. That said, nope, I need to craft another black one. And I don't think any of my boots are better. If they are, they ain't by much. Gonna give you a medicine pack, though. Ooh. Give you the Fang Charm, too. Lowers sense, but again, I don't... Wait. Okay. Wasn't sure if she actually had any. So what are your arts? What are your talents? What are your capabilities? Go with the spirit. She's... That's right. I forget that everyone basically gets talent points, I guess. So she even got talent points from when she wasn't in the party. Am I gonna replace the Zero with her? I won't lie, that's a little bit tempting. We're gonna have you take Battle Stamina, and Battle Stamina. Because Battle Stamina is way good. Like, Battle Prep is fantastic in and of itself. But having up to 50% of your SP regenerated is pretty great. But having it restore each turn is also fantastic. That said, I probably should... She's already invested in the spear. So I think I'm going to continue investing her in the spear. She is. She's basically going to straight up replace Azura. I have a little problem with this. I just invested a lot into Azura. So much into Azura. Yeah, Aster, Heroic, Legendary. Legend, wait for it, Dairy. Oh, the only other thing I need to worry about is positions, and for some reason Azura... It did not give back SP to Azura and Galil. You know what? This is fine. Durgan slain! Okay, let's look at this sucker. Green Durgan. Look at this guy. God, the dragon designs in this are so cool. Alright. He's a green dragon. That's his thing. That's his shtick. I guess I'm gonna smack you a lot. I want to hit you a lot. Listen, it's been a long day. Okay, bonuses versus flying. Wait. Hold up. We should be getting some... Spell defense, heal, shock, agility, endurance. There we go. Strength. Let's do that on you. I know I have maneuvers that are best against flying creatures. Yeah, Super Hawk. And you got the Little Marine. I still have the Lost Axe because I don't yet have Misakeo 12 learned. God, what do I want to even do with you? Lower his attack, that's what. I said lower his attack. Gosh, she even looks cool. I know that the art style makes her proportions look a little bit weird, but she looks cool to me. Shut up. Ooh, could I stun it? Now, let's go for the dual dragon strike. Ow. Ow. Please do not immediately kill the new party member. Good damage. Alright, damage. Better damage. Alright. Yeah, that knocked out half of her HP. He's not good. Wait. Is it Restoration or Miracle? Right, Miracle's the better one. Restoration's the okay one. I just got a freaking line of people with spears. Ow. Bonk. Awakening. Deadly Sock. Ooh. Okay. I approve. God damn. Alright. Restoration. Super Hawk. Okay, first off, what the hell was that freaking Sakura one? Quietly observe and approach an enemy to destroy them by surprise. Strong versus stone. That is actually really damn cool. Alright, dual dragon strike. Double dual dragon strike. That dual dragon strike does numbers. Oh, that's a... That just instantaneously killed 2 of my party members. That's troublesome. Balls. I could have sworn I gave one of these two some additional stuff, but I guess I did not. No, wait. What is it? Hard rain? No. Hold up. No. Crap. Listen, it's been a bit. Sensitive rain. That's it. This is the one that heals all of us. Except the ones that are currently in KO status. I'll have to take it. I really need to have him learn Sensitive Rain too. Alright. Deflect. Okay, cool, great, fantastic. Hurt. Heal. Heal everyone. Deflect. And then we can get back to the damage. I'm not 100% sure what Acuity does anymore. Was that the one that just made it so as everyone was slow? Might have been something like that. Everyone's more or less back to full health. God, I need good healing for everyone. I think that's the main problem that we got going on. Yeah, inflicts acuity. That's a terrible thing, but it's the best thing we got for healing. Good deflect. Ooh, the ignition. Alright. I need to do something other than just onslaught. I know I have better moves for him. I just keep on forgetting them. Don't want to keep on pumping magic or healing. I know what I mean. Wait, do I have anything that heals acuity? Yes, you do, Dar. You're just sucky at remembering things. Slightly heal. Tremendous. Heal petrified cold. Increases vitality. There we are. Tranquility. Why do I keep on forgetting it's tranquility? I'll end this at once, she says. Actually, wait. Anticipation. You already know Frozen Tone. You don't know Mad Cyclone. Deflect again. Okay. Bonk. She didn't learn it, but that's a cool looking spell. Alright, give you. Let's do more of those deadly Sakuras. That look cool. I should have healed. I don't know what it is about the sound of the damage from that, but it's a little bit funny to me. Deadly Sakura. Defend. Okay, don't kill her, please. Don't kill the new lady. I thought we were just proving ourselves to the dragons, not killing them. Certainly hope someone's got some HP up. We did it!
I must acknowledge your strength.
Thank you.
Next is the Black Dragon's trial. Waver not in your resolve, Matilda.
Yes. Next up is the Black Dragon's trial. It's southeast from here at the Black Dragon's Den. I'll head over first. I'd really appreciate it if you guys lend a hand again. Damn it! Next is the Black Dragon. I would assume each new trial will be more difficult than the last. Let's do this for Matilda. This will also help us, all of us, so let's do our best. But you just don't see more... You just want to see more dragons, don't you? That too. I mean, you can't blame her. Can I have a little bit of your horde? You seem to have a lot of it.
Seems there's no end to your pretension.
Cool. Ooh, hello. How long has it been since I've used an order gem? Feels like a while. You know what's also been a while? Resting and saving. Said to the south east here, right? West? I really wish that this map was better. If it's to the southwest, I think I see where it is. That place looks funky. No? Did you say southeast or west? Alright, here's a dragon's den. What is it? The Black Dragon's Den. Did I remember to... No. Listen, my brain is... I don't know. I don't know. Rest. Save, then we'll take on the Black Dragon. Shouldn't be too hard, right? This is a Black Dragon. Can't be too much stronger than the Green Dragon. The Red Dragon, I assume, is going to be a bad time in any way that we slice it. Or am I an idiot and this is once again... Nope. Wait. Oh. I'm bad at controls. Thank you for coming. I hear the Black Dragon has a violent temper. We must be ready for the worst.
It's been a decade since any humans had set foot in here.
I wish to prove my worth as a Dragon Guard seeker before you.
Many like you have told me that. However, only a few have succeeded.
As long as there's a slight chance, that's enough for me. Fight! We'll help too, Matilda.
We'll help too, Matilda. Let's fight it with all we've got. You guys can talk a big game. Oh, hopefully you can back your words.
See, I like this part. It's a neat part. But I really wish they didn't have her, you know, pull out of the party. When I could very much just, you know, kindly sort of not need to have to reset my party every single time. Alright, let's see. This time I'm going to set up the axe formation... Axe wall. Yeah. So... You are not in the guard. You gotta be in the guard. You two in that. Actually, you in the support. Yeah. Want to see how she does in the support position. She's got healing after all, and she does use a spear. So, most of her attacks are going to have to at least be formidable from the mid line. Not that I think it matters that much, seeing as she's, you know, here. Let's see. Let's do the smithereens. Blurg. Larg. Deflect. Let's just chunk in that damage. I don't know how much damage really it's all gonna do. 0 damage, because freaking Barbarossa is a freaking boss. Is this doing? I was gonna say well. Ooh. Hello.
Ignition.
What was that move you did there, sir? 4-way chop. 2 hits for 88 damage. Slash from 4 directions simultaneously, then again from 4 different directions with this 2-step attack. For 6 MP, that's not terrible. Why not? Use the deflector. Alright. No. Yep. Heal you. Deadly Sakura. That's a lot of damage. Okay. That wasn't as impressive as I thought it was gonna be. Sadly, he didn't learn that attack. Let's do another restoration, this time on Galil, so you don't die. Why am I only having you do that? I think because most of your other attacks kind of sucked. Oh, my Sanimate. Would you, please? Oh, that's good timing. I don't think that was instant death damage. I think that was just... he did a lot of damage. I think it might actually just be better for her to do damage. And then her do her Sense of Rain. Oh, come on. 2 in a row. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. It's not really fine. Because most of our other dudes that actually had healing don't have that kind of healing. Well, that good a healing anyways. Are you ready for this? I'm pretty sure I can't confuse you. Misakayo, though. Oh. Good Cyclone. Ooh, nice. Obliterated. I only hope your goddamn HP increases. Alright, we won.
I have no choice. I shall acknowledge you and your friend's strength. You may go and follow this foolhardy path you've chosen.
Thank you very much. Even if it is foolhardy, I plan on following this path through to the end.
It's quite bold of you to say. I can't say I don't admire it, though.
Only one left. I'm starting to feel the same way I did when I took the Dragon Guard trial. Why did you become a Dragon Guard, Matilda? Well, the humans of this world idolize Dragon Guards. When you live on these islands, becoming a Dragon Guard gives you freedom. You can see and experience so much more. I see. Seems you're at the threshold of broadening your experience yet again. We'll help you become a Dragon Guard, Seeker. Yes. Well then, the location of the final trial, the Red Dragon's Den, is northeast from here. Damn it, Matilda. Looks like she's having fun. Freedom of the sky probably means more than anything to her. Must you always leave the party when we've already set up everything? I mean, that said, I do kind of need to restore my health and everything, because, you know, it's... Ow. Well, not my health, but you know what I mean. SP is good. Just ow. This has given me a couple of opportunities to almost learn some sorceries, though, so that's a plus. That said, I'm definitely getting that girl some... And you know what? In fact... Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I really need to get that black chainmail. Alright, let's get our new party member that black chainmail. Oh no, 7,000 from the better... Bigger, better version of it. I could take it off with someone else for the time being, or I can see about what I have to sell. Commander staff, sigil hats, or for those that are familiar with Critical Role, sigil. I don't have many things I can sell. I guess I could get rid of the golden sands. Yeah. I probably should have saved golden sands for when I return to the pagoda place there. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. But at the same time, I'm hunting dragons. So, northeast, she said, yeah? That's the rainbow pillar. Oh. Nope. That's the crystal cave where I'm bound to be grinding once more because of new characters. It's about my only real problem I got now with this whole situation here. And was this the right one? Nope, that's the black dragons. I suppose this is my only real problem with this chapter, I'd say, is that we have the penguin ally, which came absolutely out of left field, by the way. And yes, I am only realizing that the icon of the game is, in fact, that little penguin guy. Where's this goddamn place? But now I also have Matilda that I need to raise in power if I want to make her relatively useful. Okay, there's Dracopia. That wasn't it, is it? Oh. Is it? Or am I an idiot? Did I seriously just enter the Black Dragon's Den twice? Okay, that's just... She said northeast. Yes? Seriously, these maps suck. Congratulations, Guild Info, you are not helpful. Like, locations of note would be better information than where the hell these towers are. Build points. Great. Cool. Landmarks would be better. Lo and behold, as Darius gets lost for another 5 goddamn minutes. I'm gonna be an idiot. No, this was... I want no words. Okay, so there's another one. She did say northeast, right? Not harder reading, am I? I got a little bit of dyslexia. Which, by the way, is a terrible, terrible thing to name something for people that have the inability to read things properly. I just didn't have the goddamn thing on the thing. So if you accomplish this and become the Dragon Guard Seeker, then you will be able to travel together. That's right. I didn't save before this. Dragon Guard Seeker. One who breaks away from past contracts for the right to travel the world. To do this, you must give proof that you are worthy of our trust. I promise not to let you down. I vow to myself and the friends who believe in me. Give me a moment. Wait a minute. What's wrong? We're not quite ready. I just want to do one of these. Now we're more or less ready. Yes. Let's fight together so we can show Matilda a new sky. And give her some new equipment while we're at it. Alright, I'll go back to this formation. God, I'm just thinking of all the time that I just spent on raising Shiki and Robbins. Only to go, you know, this character is far cooler. It's terrible, but good lord. If it ain't true. That is a 60-point increase. Like, I believe the dragon scale should be really damn bitchin'. But on the other hand, holy crap. Alright, so if we do this, I would reduce her shock, but I don't know whether or not a red dragon is going to do much shocking. Heat, maybe. Heat's a maybe. I mostly just want to defend her against, you know, typical dragon shit. Like claws and biting. Instant death breath attacks. God, I get to fight 3 dragons this episode. It's a good day. Alright. I want protection on you. Actually, wait. I know I got something against winged. It's not very good. Sorry, I thought I saw something twitch on just in my vision. Let's go for a triple strike. Can't dance la cabra. I can sword breaker. Protect the new one. What am I doing? I need to do all the cool stuff. Like the 4-way chop, which actually didn't do that much. Actually, let's do the violent knock. What am I doing? Dual dragon strike. I don't think I got the weapon attack off. No. Got so many different moves. So ridiculous. Ow. Okay. Think I need to do administer a little bit of healing to people now. This guy is supposedly going to be far... Okay. This guy is supposedly going to be far stronger than the other two. Doing good. Ah, that defense down is not hitting. What am I doing? I am protecting-ifying. Actually, no. Strength boost. God, I just want that sucker to lower his attack.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage.
Once again, I'm asking the universe to make it so as some of these buttons make sense. Alright. As long as Azura is not the focus of an attack, she should be fine. Balls. Awakening. Alright. That's a freaking sweet attack. Violence. Right. I don't have any healing on you. I do on you. Let's do the divine one. Dual dragon strike. Ah, shit. Ooh. Alright, good thing it was on Galil. Oh, blacksmith's cannon ready. As though it wasn't great enough of a situation. King's approach. Raise your axe and strike an enemy to boost the morales. Yes. And then we'll heal you. What was that? 5 dragon strike. Point to the 4 cardinal directions to some of the blue, red, white, and black dragons to suppress the enemy, which is then finished by the gold dragon. Physical defense down. Alright. Actually, it's going to cause acuity. Is acuity as bad as it really seems like? I keep on forgetting what is exactly acuity. As much as I want to do all the damage, I acknowledge that I need to heal my team first. Oh yeah, King's approach. Fitting that it's Matilda that provides the finishing blow. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, indeed. How's that? What do you think, Red Dragon? Matilda, why do you wish to become a seeker? My wish is to see the sky, both this world's and the outside worlds. I wish to see all the skies. Very well, you shall serve as our eyes. As for now, you have become a Dragon Guard seeker. Matilda, I grant you our trust in the right to travel to all worlds. Thank you very much. Thank you all for supporting me. So, can you join us now, Matilda? We're glad to have you along, Lady Seeker. So we're fellow travelers now. It's good to be here. Knowing my personality, I hope we can all be on good terms. Oh, you'll do fine. I'm a dame and I've gotten used to it right away. Madame, you're a bit too adaptable. I got a new party oh, that was an achievement. Assemble all 12 characters. I shouldn't be terribly surprised. But good lord. Yes. I dig her. I dig her a lot. Now I gotta... Okay. I think I'm gonna continue the story first and foremost before I do anything with Matilda, because as much as I want to just grind the ever-living crap out of her talent points and whatnot, she's already gotten ground out for talent points because we already ground out for everyone else in the party. So that is to say, we shall actually produce plot progression. This counts as plot progression. This counts because just, you know, we're getting a new character and everything. But I'm going to go ahead, call an episode here. Required order truth. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. When we return, we're going to finally make actual progress. I've been playing this game at least the last 10 hours doing nothing but grinding, which I am fine with. It's a good grind. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it, and as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.